Namaste everyone. In today's video, I wanted to speak a little bit about what's going to happen this year. Some of the predictions I heard from other YouTube videos and some articles that I read, and I thought some of the information that was given was actually aligning with a lot of other people as well. So I thought, okay, maybe there's some truth to it, or at least it's a way of looking at how we can prepare ourselves. My name is Priya. I'm very passionate about sharing positivity and empowering others to live their life to their fullest. We're all creators. We have the capability to create our life the way we want. So let's make it beautiful together. Let's dive in. So today's topic is about predictions that's going to happen this year, 2022. A lot of people are talking about like auspicious dates like, February 2nd or February 22nd, 2022, just because the numbers are aligning, and there could be a lot of truth to it. And sometimes you just have to experiment with it. But one part of it is that you need to believe in it. So if you don't believe in something and you're testing it, it might not work out for you. But if you truly believe those dates are auspicious and you try to do something, then it might work for you. So that's just some of the things that I read about the numbers. But beyond that, a lot of information that we have been receiving through other videos and articles, basically they talk about economic crash basically that might happen this year. And there might be some truth to it, because if you look at it, obviously the pandemic is still continuing on, the variant is increasing, and people are still getting ill and it's spreading, and therefore there's more opportunity, probably most likely will be in lockdown again, and some countries are already probably in lockdown. So those things we can kind of anticipate that is going to happen. But one thing that you need to note here is that we already went through this, so we have the experience to kind of handle another lockdown. We know how to keep ourselves busy, keep ourselves more productive, entertain ourselves, especially if you're feeling lonely. You probably have the experience of coping with it now. So it's, instead of looking at it in a negative way, now you can look at it in a positive way to see, I got this, I know what to do, and kind of prepare yourself for it, and kind of take that opportunity to build yourself and build yourself more stronger. So that's one way of looking at it. But there's different aspects of it. If you look at the economic aspects, people are saying because of high inflation, most likely most of the grocery items that we buy will be at a higher price than what we're used to, and therefore there might be more starvation in this world, globally I'm speaking. So if you're looking at those things, eventually what happens is economically, in a global aspect, there will be economic crash. So what you need to do to prepare yourself is build your wealth. And if you're nowhere near building your wealth, at least learn to manage your wealth. Especially if you're in debt, learn to get rid of that debt, either by reducing your spending or increasing your income, either by doing something extra on the side. That could be like a 9-to-5 job, or it could be something like a YouTube channel, or some sort of social media things that you can pick up on, or like an online whatever. If you're good at something, you can start teaching something, or you can start selling something if you make something. So whatever it is, you can actually start investing in yourself to build yourself in terms of wealth as well. So that's looking at wealth and economics and how things might go. I already spoke about the pandemic, so that's going to affect obviously our health. And what's important to take care of our health is make sure you're eating healthy, staying fit, exercising, and doing this on a daily basis. It's important to focus on what you put inside of you, but also what comes out of you. So our mind, our thought form, our words, what we say, everything affects our mental state, our physical state, our emotional state. So it's important to keep them healthy, and one of the best ways to do that is on a daily basis start doing at least a 5-minute meditation. Be still in your mind at least for 5 minutes per day. That's all I'm asking. Even if you can do more, that's great. You can build yourself and gradually build yourself, but at least start with the 5-minute meditation on a daily basis. And then also start eating healthier. I'm not saying go cold turkey, but if you eat out 7 days a week, try to eat out 3 days a week, and then start making your own food 4 days a week, and then try to make them healthier. I have told my family as well, like when you eat out, if you buy salmon and vegetables or mashed potatoes, whatever you buy in a restaurant, that's actually 1,000 calories extra than what you could do when you make yourself that salmon and potatoes and whatever. So usually when you eat out, it's more, the calories are way more than you should be having, and the sodium level is way more than what you should be having as well. So if you like something that you eat out a lot, try to learn to make that on your own. And sometimes people don't have time to make things, then try to choose healthier options. So that's one way of taking good care of yourself. And also exercising. Exercising is good for your physical body, but at the same time, it's also very important for your mental and emotional body as well. The research has shown that when you exercise, you're more happier. And I have experienced that myself. Even if you're feeling something negative, sometimes if you just go for a jog, or if you even just for a walk, you don't need to run, you feel much better when you come back. And also one good thing is to learn to connect to the nature. We're all connected, and we're definitely connected to the 5 elements. So find a way to connect yourself to those 5 elements. It could be just taking a fresh air, opening up the windows in your house. It could be, going for a walk by the lake, sitting by the lake and watching, the water, whatever it is, or getting some sunlight, whatever it is that really connects with you. Do that, and maybe try all the options that are out there and see what makes you feel better. And it's really important to feel connected to the earth. Because we are part of the earth as well. So if you can, I know in the winter time it's difficult to do, but if you're living in a country where it's warm, then make sure you walk on earth on barefoot. Connect your foot to the earth that way. It's very liberating. You will actually feel more grounded when you do that. So use these energies that are around us to make ourselves feel better and keep ourselves healthy, because it's very important, especially with the pandemic going on. You want to stay strong and healthy. And now that we know how things are, it's easier to prepare ourselves and build ourselves. Because it's easy to kind of sit back and say, oh my gosh, it's happening again. But it's also, because we went through it, we have the experience, it's also great to build ourselves stronger using that. So that's health, and that's and I spoke about wealth as well. It's also important to build our relationships. We are all being of love, and we connect with each other through love. And I'm talking about universal love, and it's important to connect to our loved ones, especially if you are not able to reach them, or if you're not able to travel to see them as often you would have. Make sure you connect with them. Take the time to connect. Take the time to love yourself as well. It's very important to have self-love. So build yourself that way. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about is building yourself spiritually. We are spiritual beings. It's important to connect ourselves to our higher soul. And for that, it's important to do daily practice, whatever your spiritual practices are. It could be yoga, it could be meditations, or chanting, whatever it is. Make sure, or even reading books, like yogic books or spiritual books, whatever it is, just that will help you build your character as well. So that's some of the ways that you can build yourself. The other thing, some of the predictions that people have been talking about is, some sort of some stars or something, a rock is going to come to Earth, fall from, the galaxy, come to Earth. I don't know if it's true. I'm not a scientist, but what made me think about is it's time to really think about how we can take care of our planet. And that could be, getting rid of usage of plastic, or, your lifestyle, changing a lifestyle in a way that can support the earth, or doing some voluntary hours to serve those in this planet as well, and help our environment in whatever way So I think it's really important that we take some action this year to really, really take care of our earth. This is basically, it's like, when you're living in your home, you want to live in a clean environment. You're always cleaning. I'm hoping. But at the same time, where our planet is basically our home too, so we need to make sure we keep it clean as well, and keep it less polluted. I know some things are not avoidable, but in whatever way you can contribute, that will be helpful. So these are some of the things that I wanted to speak about today, in terms of taking actions for this year, based on some of the predictions that people are telling that's going to happen. It's nice to know it might happen, it might not, but it's nice to know how we can prepare ourselves. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, please click the like button, share this video with your family and friends as well. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and click the notification button, as I'm very determined to creating weekly videos for you guys to empower you to live your life to your fullest. Until then, namaste.